Hey guys, Rob here. We're back at it. I got a little bit more information. I just want to recap here. So this is what we did yesterday. Okay, so we got this. Actually, let me just, we got this here. And you can see how it's in the ground nice. It's kind of plumb. It's kind of not plumb, but it is pretty solid, really solid. I set this part 1/8 of an inch off intentionally because someone told me it was going to change as I drilled it or drove it in, but it didn't change. And so it's definitely off a tad still, but I know I can move my wood around, so it's going to be fine. Overall, I'm really happy with that type of spike rather than the spiral or the twisty, whatever you want to call it, that I got the other option. And so I'm going to use that. The problem with the spike that I just showed you is that it took about an hour, 50 minutes to 60 minutes to drive it in completely. A little bit of a blister on the hand, and not a big deal, but not ideal for 15 more spikes. So what I did today was I went out and rented. Boom! I'm so excited to hit this jackhammer. Rented the jackhammer. I've got my 3 spikes here. That was all that was at Rona. I can't believe how little help they are over there. But what I was able to do is find this guy right here. This is the magic guy. Okay, because all the other bits are cutters and this one's a driver. And everyone told me that I wasn't going to be able to do this for some reason, that I should just forget about it. And you can't. You gotta have it. I need my dog park, right? I need my dog park, guys. And so this bit is the magic bit. I won't be using any of these crazy ones. And like I mentioned before, that I've seen people use this part here. I want to protect this part right here. I don't want, like, this is not, I mean, it's really heavy duty steel, but it's not meant for getting jackhammered, and there's no bits around. And I asked everyone, there's no one, they'll sell these, but they don't know how to use them. They can't give you any information on how to jackhammer them in, like how they're pretty much meant to. If you look anywhere, if you're using soil, if you're making a fence, you're making a doggy daycare fence, and you have soil, you have grass, you're laughing. You don't have any of these issues. If you have asphalt, you're going to need a jackhammer. And so what I did was I looked around and I'm telling you, I asked if they would cut some sheet metal for me, stick it inside these things, and they couldn't even cut sheet metal. Big box stores can't cut sheet metal. I don't understand this. I'm not really a pro at, I'm not a pro contractor, so I don't know these things. Anyway, so I bought this right here. Well, you can see right here, it's this thing here. If I can get it out of the packaging so it's not so, sorry for the horrible camera work. I'm not a camera guy, you know that. Anyways, see this? They call this a hole saw. I don't think DeWalt intended for this to be used in such a way. They probably wouldn't want their name being associated with this project at all. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy, and I'm just going to put it inside here. And so now you can see it's inside, and I'm going to put that jackhammer bit and pound in there. And that, well, and then pray. And we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know how, we'll do some fast forwards along the way. But what I'm going to do is start this line right here, along here, because I know at least that's where my first fence is going to be. And if I have 3 of those, I can at least get a fence, get 2 fences up. And then start. I don't know if I want to clear all that brush out first before I finish my fence. And over there, I'm going to be putting over a shed. So you'll be able to watch me do that. But again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not a handy guy. All I am is, I don't know. I just don't usually I like to usually get what I want. So we'll figure it out along the way, and I'll probably screw things up majorly But oh yeah, one important thing I wanted to mention is that I did call the utilities company. That was one thing that I did properly, and nobody came and marked anything on my driveway, which has me wondering. But I did get a series of emails that said you're good to go. Like I got emails from Hydro. Well, I called Hydro One, but I got emails from them. I got emails from water utilities, Toronto Hydro, a lot of emails, probably like 5, just with interesting maps and pictures of my surrounding area. Hey, so we're getting ready now. So I know that right now, this part here, the middle of this, I've measured that out. That's 1 7/8 away from the edges. So the middle here is 1 7/8 from the side. So when I'm looking at my line there, I'm gonna find my line, my yellow line. When I see that and I go straight down with my measuring tape, I'm going to measure out 1 7/8 inches away from that line, and that's where I'm gonna put my middle of my spike on there and visualize that. And I know that's exactly where it's gotta go down. Now, if you talk to anyone at the big box stores, they're going to tell you that you can just put a 4x4 piece of wood in here and then just sledge away, because that's what the sales rep told them. If you sell something, you should know how to, if you're going to sell it in your store, if your clients are able to go in and buy it from you, you should know how to properly use it. And that's not accurate. You can't just put a 4x4 piece. You're going to destroy the 4x4 piece. And you're going to have to keep getting and replacing 4x4 pieces. So what I have to do is, every time I pound on this, it gets destroyed. So that's why you'll see me putting this on top to protect it. This will get destroyed in about 4 swings. And so it breaks into 2, and then I use each individual 2, a couple more to do that. Now, I'm only going to sledge it a few more times right now, just to get it in place upright, and then we're going to bring out the Big Daddy and hammer this home. It's going to be fun, pretty fun. But right now, first I'm going to go and drill a hole in where my guys got to start, just so we have something to start with. So that's what we're going to see me do right now. So one thing that I just noticed is when I drilled down there, it was really easy to drill down. And so I don't know if there's like a bunch of holes or a sinkhole in there or what, but I'm just gonna still rip it down there and see what happens. But man, the fact that it was that easy to drill down was pretty concerning. Stay tuned. I had a bunch of those 4x4 blocks and someone stole them last night. That's a real pain. Yeah, so I'm blown away how easy it is to pound this in. Like, I feel like I might even be able to do this just with my sledgehammer um, all alone. Like, I'm kind of wondering if there's even a need for the jackhammer, but I'm just going to play around with it for a bit. That went down just another inch. That's unreal. I'm questioning everything, but I'm going to try and jackhammer the rest in and have some fun. I don't know how to use a jackhammer. Okay, so at first experience, it's fucking awesome. Excuse the language. It's amazing. It's pretty easy. It's a lot easier than I expected. You got to really be careful about how it's going in. If it's going in straight. You can see that I've kind of put it on top of this nail here, which is my string line holder. You know, I'm not a contractor, so this stuff is whatever, but you got to be careful of that. So now I'm just going to go along and put in the hole that I think I should put this in, so that, because I'm pretty much going to ruin this string line. Right now I'm going to move that nail right there. So anyway, I'm just going to put this on fast forward now. Okay, so I mean, we're done. These three, significantly less time. It's so much easier. Do not hesitate with the jackhammer. Jackhammers are so fun and easy. The hardest part actually is not going too hard. Is keeping it in line and making sure you're measured right. So I mean, let's just take a look here. I'll show. You can see here with this one here is a little out of whack, just slightly. The second one, the middle one, is really good. And that third one, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that third one. Way down in there. I think I may have to take this out, pull it out. It's just off by too much. I'm sure wood, you can fix it with doing some sort of wood trickery stuff, but that might be beyond my skill set. I may just have to pull that out and start new. Actually, I'll do that right now. Pull it out. Can I pull it out? Yeah, I should probably pull it out and do it new. This one here, I don't think this isn't too bad. You can see there's the whole whatever that thing is called, the whole bit, the DeWalt thing. It's wow, it's hot. It's beaten the crap, but it's protected. The base, it did its job. It busted it in half, but you know, I can't believe you're able to sell these things at the big box stores and not know how to use it with a jackhammer and protect it. Someone in that store, in my opinion, should know how to. I would never sell a dog leash unless I knew exactly how to use it and use it in different situations. Different tools, different types of work. I get it. It's much different, but I just wouldn't sell it if I didn't know how to use it in every single way possible in all its legal and illegal forms. Well, anyways, I'll get the boards up and continue. A little bit of progress. I'm happy with this. I appreciate the sun, although it's not a little cloudy now, but the sun. And thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Stay tuned.